Earlier today, the Minister for Finance, Pascal Donoghue, delivered Budget 2019. Whilst the Minister had previously stressed that the chances of spending increases and tax cuts would be limited, because of those previously agreed budget commitments from prior years, the Minister did announce a number of incentives across the SME sector, property, agriculture, and most importantly, Brexit.
As expected, the Minister confirmed the removal of the 9% VAT rate for a range of goods and services, principally in the tourism and hospitality sector, which will revert back to 13.5% with effect from the 1st of January 2019. On a more positive note, the 9% VAT rate will remain in place for the supply of newspapers and sporting facilities. The Minister also announced his intention to align the VAT rates for electronic and physical publications in line with the political agreement reached on this matter at an EU level last week. There has been excise duty increases on cigarettes and roll-your-own tobacco, and also an increase in betting duties. A 1% surcharge has been brought in for diesel engine passenger vehicles from the 1st of January 2019. The Minister has also extended the VRT relief on the registration of hybrid vehicles to the 31st of December 2019.
As expected, the Minister once again reaffirmed strong commitment to the 12.5% rate of corporation tax, and he outlined a strong focus on maintaining a competitive outward-facing business environment. For landlords, the Minister announced that the amount of interest paid that may be deducted in respect of loans used to purchase, improve or repair a residential property will be returned to 100% from the 1st of January. From tonight, the Group A threshold for capital acquisitions tax, which applies primarily to gifts and inheritance from parents to their children, has increased slightly to €320,000. A number of measures have also been announced in the agri-sector, including income averaging, an extension of stock relief and an extension of stamp duty relief for young trained farmers. Further measures were also announced in respect of income taxes, with targeted relief for those on low and middle incomes. This includes changes to the income tax rates and bands and a reduction in the rate of universal social charge.
The SME sector will welcome the improvements to the KEEP scheme. This is a share option scheme designed to help SMEs recruit and retain staff. The scheme was not used because the conditions were too onerous, and the new rules should make it easier to qualify. On the international front, some anti-avoidance rules have been introduced earlier than expected. Under an EU directive, Ireland is obliged to make a number of key changes. One of them, an exit charge for companies, comes into effect from midnight. Ireland didn't need to do this until the 1st of January 2020, so this is rather surprising. Another anti-avoidance rule which the Minister was required to introduce relates to controlled foreign corporations. It takes effect from January next as expected. This affects Irish companies that have subsidiaries in low tax jurisdictions. All of these anti-avoidance changes will create extra admin, higher costs and more complexity for many businesses. Finally, we are pleased to see that the Tax Appeals Commission will get more resources. This should free up the €1.6 billion tax under appeal and help many taxpayers get resolution at last. Overall, not too many surprises, but we look forward to seeing what will be in the Finance Bill.
For further information on Budget 2019, please refer to our budget circular on our website at ByrneWallace.com. Thank you.